Cancers, welcome to Auntie Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're going to do your love reading for May 2019. I call in all my guides, angels, ascended masters. Please help me be a clear channel for the Cancerian collective who will be watching this video. Help me put my ego aside. Help me provide timely messages for the Cancerian collective that they need to know in regards to their love relationship. And I'm going to start out with these oracle cards just to get a feel for the energy first, and then we'll do the tarot card. So the card that fell out before I even finished asking the question is rest and relaxation. So either you guys are taking a break and resting and relaxing, or the message is for you to take a break and get some R&R. So as a fellow Cancerian, I know that that is much needed, as sometimes I can be a workaholic working 2 jobs 7 days a week. So I'm cutting down on the overtime this week, and that's why I'm able to record this video during daylight hours. So maybe some of you fellow Cancerian may need some R&R, rest and relaxation yourself. So that is the current theme, energy for May 2019. And we'll go ahead and start with the tarot and see what else do we have for you Cancerian. Messages for the Cancerian collective who will be watching this video. Spirit, please give us messages for the Cancerian who will be watching this video in regards to their love relationship for May 2019. Messages for the Cancerian collective in love for May 2019. What is currently going on with Cancers in love? Ah, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Ace of Swords. So right off the bat, some of you Cancerian could be celebrating, but because it came out 3 of Cups and 3 and 3 together, I'm also getting a sense that some of you Cancerian may be dealing with a 3-party situation. And the truth may come out, or you will have clarity and new beginning. But let's see, it's still kind of early. Oh, something flipped over. Okay, Hangman. Spirit, guides, angels, ascended masters, what other messages do you have for Cancerian in love for May 2019? Messages for Cancerian in love for May 2019, Spirit. Wow. We have the Hangman and the Hermit and the Sun. All right. Another 3. Wow. 333. 333 may be significant for some of you Cancerian out there. Three added together is also a 9, so that's also completion. I think I have put some of these cards back incorrectly, so half of it's one way. Okay, let me just fix my cards here. Messages for Cancerian in love for May 2019, Spirit. What other messages? Messages for Cancerian in love for May. Wow. Okay, so some of you may be celebrating this coming May, waiting for your ship to come in, and then some of you may, like I said, may be also dealing with a three-party relationship, and truth and clarity will come in as you take a time out. Remember, the rest and relaxation is the main theme. So we have the Hangman, taking a pause, reflecting, resting, spending time alone, looking at things from different perspectives, and then getting your aha moment, the light bulb going off, getting your enlightenment. And you have two cards of kind of being alone. The Hermit also came out. So solitude, going on like a vision quest, a spiritual quest, finding the answers, going within, and getting enlightened. Because here his head is filled with light, and here's the lamp. And then the main theme you guys are getting is rest and relaxation. So definitely some alone time you guys will be spending in contemplation, meditation. You do have the Sun card, so happiness is coming. So that's what makes me think of celebration, because you have celebration and then happiness. But then there's also another 3 here. So confirmation, 333, like I said. But then it also adds up to a 9, which is completion. So it could be a completion of a 3-party situation. So if you guys know that you have been dealing with a 3-party situation, it may be a completion of it. And they may be working on it. Working on the completion of it to drop down the burden. Because we have the 2 of Cups. We have the Sun, happiness, and the 2 of Cups. But then underneath the 2 of Cups, what came out with the 2 of Cups was the 10 of Wands, which is heavy burden and responsibility. So I'm getting that the person, if you're dealing with a 3-party situation and you're aware of it and you know about it, I'm sensing the other person may be working on it, working on releasing the burden of it so that you guys can come together, or so that they can come together with you. But they're juggling right now. They're juggling a couple different things. There's not more than a couple, several different things. And either you're on the defense or they're on the defense, but I feel it's more them. And they're stuck trying to decide. And some of you are still waiting on all the seeds that you have planted in regards to this relationship, to see if it will bear fruit, or to see if they'll come forward. But let's see. What else, Spirit? Okay, so here's confirmation of the completion. So they will be ending. They will be ending, because I was saying, I sense they're going to drop this burden. They're working on dropping this burden, and then we have the World, so completion. So that's confirmation of the completion of the situation, because they're getting a wake-up call. I think you both may be getting a wake-up call, but also them getting a wake-up call. It's time to rise and shine, like all these people in the coffin waking up. The angel is blowing their horn. Sorry, it's still so bright. The Judgment card. What else, Spirit? They may be confused right now with all these options going on. But definitely changes on the horizon. And heartbreak also, because I saw this and then I shuffle and it's still at the bottom of the deck. Heartbreak, Three of Swords. So let's see. What other messages? Spirit, what other messages do you have for Cancerian in love for May 2019? Messages for Cancerian in love for May 2019. Gradual advancing. Okay, keep things moving along. So they are working on it and moving things along. So it is advancing even though you may not see it. Sorry for the brightness. But they are advancing. There, that's better. Advancing. Forward movement. So confirmation. So for those of you Cancerian that are waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, there is a double confirmation here. There's the confirmation that change is coming, completion, change, gradual advancement, forward movement. Letting you guys know, okay? Even though you may not be able to see it yet. And then harvest. Reap what you sow. So it goes back to this right here. You planted a lot of seed. You're waiting for the harvest. And there's gradual advancement for movement and harvest. So you'll be able to reap what you sow. So it's coming in. But like the farmer, when they plant the seed, it takes a while. You know, it takes a while for it to germinate and then grow roots and then for the seedling to pop up and to be strong. So it's right now it's germinating underneath the soil. So you guys may not be able to see it, but just know that Spirit is confirming that it's moving forward and there is gradual advancement. There's another card there, but I don't think it fit. It came out. Okay, underneath there is completeness, consider the next move. So confirmation for you Cancerian, completion. We have the world, completion, and then this deck, completeness. Consider the next move. So you may want to just think ahead right now, even if you don't see something's going on. Think if and when, not if, but I'm thinking when they come back. You know, what is your next move? What do you want from the relationship? What are you looking for out of it? So consider your next move, your next option. What do you want? Where do you want to go from here? Or from wherever you left off. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Cancerian in love for May 2019? Messages for Cancerian in love for May 2019. I have a crackling candle, by the way, guys. So if you hear that flicker or that noise in the background, it's my candle crackling. It's supposed to be crackling, but it doesn't sound crackling to me. It just sounds like a lot of wind sound. Messages for Cancerian in love for May 2019, please. Messages for the Cancerian collective in love for May 2019. What else does Cancerian need to know in regards to their love relationship? Wow. Protection. He's all armor up in his shell. So this could be some of you Cancerian, all armor up, defending yourself, guarding your heart. But it could be your partner also. Retreat. So you are retreating. So confirmation of this hangman and this hermit. And then the rest and relaxation theme, retreating. You guys are taking a break, taking a time out for yourself. And then transformation. This is the phoenix rising. Rising after it burns, right? So in the past, you may have gotten burned or hurt or stabbed or your heart broken. But you guys are going to rise again and transform. But you may be guarded. You may have your shield up and guarded. And that's why you need to take this time for yourself and rest. Because you've been through a lot. Angel, Spirit, guys, what other messages do you have for Cancerian in love for May 2019? Messages for Cancerian in love. Angel of Romance. All right. That's confirmation right there. Another confirmation. We're getting a lot of confirmation, guys. Completion, ending, moving forward, advancing, completeness, harvest, Angel of Romance. So if we have any doubt, we have, confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. We have the Two of Cups. Okay? We have the Two of Cups. We have the World for completion. We have change. Completion, change, Two of Cups. And then we have harvest. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Planting the seed, waiting, and then we have harvest, forward movement, completeness, and also gradual advancing. Gradual advancing, harvest, forward movement, completeness, right to completion. Completion with the world and completion there. Completion, change. And then finally we have transformation. And then we also have Angel of Romance. And a beautiful red, passionate rose. So I don't think there's more to be said after that, but I'm going to do one final message cards. Spirit, one final messages for Cancerian in love for May 2019. One final message for, so two came out. Prayer, 3, 4. Prayer, psychological self, grief, living in the eternal present now. Prayer. Prayer is a way of seeking guidance, finding comfort, and sometimes asking for forgiveness from the higher power. There are no rules as to where or how you should pray, but it is important to trust in the process of prayer and to show gratitude to your higher power for listening and helping you. This card will encourage you to find a place for meditating that is in a peaceful and quiet place. So there goes that theme again of solitude, meditation, rest, relaxation. The angels, spirit guides, and ascended masters are listening, and they will guide you. Open your heart to their message. There is a power in prayer. Know with certainty that your prayers are being heard and will be answered for the highest good of all concerned. Prayer unites in both the seen and unseen worlds across the realms of heaven and earth. And the affirmation is, I am praying, and I know that my prayers are heard and answered according to the universe divine plan. So your guides, your angels, spirit, they are hearing you. And they are there to help you, support you, and guide you. And the next card is psychological self. If you have been feeling like you are on a roller coaster ride, observe the intensity of your emotions. Your beautiful psychological self. Your feelings and emotions are an important part of who you are. An excellent barometer inviting you to take a look at your psychological self. Perhaps this is a time to reach out to others and explore the many varied healing modalities, 12-step programs, or other support groups. A professional can act as a guide to help you sort out challenging emotions. This card is reminding you to honor the psychological part of yourself, your feelings and emotions. Your emotions belong to you and for this reason need to be understood, honored, and validated. Then your heart will be healed and you will be open to the light and hear the divine messages of love from the Pleiadians. I am embracing the psychological part of myself. So if some of you are still dealing with that heartache, that Three of Swords, that pain, where you're all, shielded up and guarded up, if you need to reach out to someone or seek, counseling or help or a friend or a healer, you might go that route. Just trust your intuition. Use your discernment. And ask your guides and your angels if you need a physical 3D person. Ask them to bring the right person, the right advisor, the right counselor, the right healer for you if you need that help. But some of us Cancerian can work through our own grief. So you may just need alone time, with yourself to go within. But if you don't feel you can, process it yourself, you may need someone else, because sometimes having someone is good and to help bounce things off, share things, release. They can hold the space for you. Grief comes out. So some of you Cancerian may be in tremendous pain. If you are, just release. Purge, cry it out, punch it out, exercise it out, scream it out, punch the pillow. Just release that. Release this blockage because you don't want to hold it in because it can cause illness, disease to the body later on. So grief. Have you had a recent loss and feel that the world has gone back to normal while you are still struggling with grief and loss? Losses can include many things: a sudden job change, children leaving home, or the death of a loved one. The strong emotions of grief cannot be dismissed, and well-intentioned platitudes are not comforting to the person who has experienced the loss. Grief is a personal experience. There is no right or wrong way to grieve. There are stages to the grief process: shock, denial, anger, sadness, and finally acceptance. It is important to take all the time you need to heal. Turn to your spiritual guides, angels, ascended masters, and to the Pleiadian spiritual beings of light. Ask them to comfort you. With this card, you will be surrounded with the love and light you need to heal. Affirmation: I am not alone as I walk through this difficult time. So if you are going through this grief, this difficult time, this pain, this sorrow, this hurt, this depression, Cancerian, your angels, your guides, your ascended masters, the Pleiadians counsel for those of you who are star seeds that connect with the cosmic, star family, star team, know that they're all around you. Just be still. If you can, try to go in. Try to be still and listen. See if you can get messages from them. They're all there. I feel like the whole room is packed. All around you. They're all around you. Okay? So you're not alone. And finally, the fourth card that came out is living in the eternal present, the now. Living in the now allows you to be present in all that you see, hear, and experience. It enhances your senses and allows you to more fully appreciate each moment and pick up on the subtleties, messages, and magic that is everywhere. Live in the now and you will be open to all the wonders of the universe. You picked this card because sometimes you find yourself everywhere except living in the now. Does it seem to be a pattern that is too difficult to change? Don't worry, you are not alone in this challenge. The human mind is not easily focused. It will take practice and reminders to help you live in the present moment. Meditation and other spiritual exercises are the perfect antidote to this problem. Again, meditation. So meditation is a big theme for us this coming month of May. I am lovingly living in the now, meaning not focusing on the past, not focusing on the future, this moment, the present, right here and now. I feel one more for Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, what final messages do you have for the Cancerian collective watching this video? You're on the right path. The prayer is, Archangel Michael, I will call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make helpful life changes. You're on the right path, Cancerian. Archangel Michael is also there. If you need him, call on him. Okay, Cancerian, that will wrap up your reading for this month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did. If it didn't, maybe it will next month since this is a general reading. Wishing you all the best. Love and light to you. Hang in there if you're going through this difficult time, and remember, this too shall pass, and God will not give you more than you can handle. And this too shall pass. Okay, Cancerian, wishing you all the best. Be strong. Take care. And until next time, bye, Cancers.